If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 80 of the Chelsea career mode here on FIFA 15. After some okay form recently, we've unfortunately had our lead at the top of the table cut to 1 point thanks to defeat against Manchester City in the last episode. But other than that, our form has been pretty decent of late, so I was hoping for a good result here away from home against West Brom. We actually played them twice in today's episode, once here in the league and then we played them in the FA Cup at the end of the episode as well. Kind of sandwiching another game in the middle, but hopefully we can get a good win away from home against the Hawthorns. Stereotypical, kind of historically, the past few seasons not actually been the happiest of hunting grounds for Chelsea. We've lost there a couple of times over the past 4 or 5 years, and the West Brom always seem to put up a very good fight, and obviously being managed by Tony Pulis these days means that they're an even tougher test. But we start off on the front foot with Lewandowski trying to get the ball over the top. Question a handball there against Dawson, to be completely honest, but obviously without handballs turned on, nothing was given. Robin, though, dancing into the box, his feet are just so quick and so good. His dribbling is absolutely immense. Lovely finesse shot finish on him as well to give us a 1-0 lead after 24 minutes. Starting off the way that I wanted to continue in this game. However, that sparked West Brom into life. Stefan Sessegnon on the overlap here. That actually was a wonderful reaction save from Thibaut Courtois. And they got a corner from it. Initially, I thought that it just smashed it well and truly over the top of the bar, but it turns out he did get something on it, and it was a corner. Flicked on by our man on the edge of the box, but only as far as Pocognoli. It's actually Yusuf Mulumbu that has this shot from the edge of the box, and Courtois does well to hold on to it, but the highlight still isn't done. Lewandowski gets really lucky here. The header from Gamboa at the back just goes straight into the chest of the pole, and he turns inside him really nicely. Then a lovely finesse shot, but he can't quite get it to turn inside the post enough, and we get the chance for 2-0 see us by, and we head into the second half, and it was them down the left hand side this time. Pocognoli into Chris Brunt. Obviously a very, very good left foot on him, as is similarly the case with a Pocognoli. A gorgeous crossing from Chris Brunt. We mentioned his left foot, and he picks Berahino out absolutely perfectly. There's a defender either side of him, side of Berahino. Not overly too sure what the defender in front is doing. Kind of stumbles as he tries to win the header. I think it's actually Sergio Ramos. Just misjudges the flight of it. And then Courtois' attempted save. The ball is headed down, and Courtois goes up for the save. Strange goalkeeping animations there, to be completely honest. I'm not sure whether he would have gotten there anyway, but still, really odd goalkeeping mechanics there as he kind of threw his arms up as the ball went down. But it's Paul Pogba having a snapshot here on the turn in the box in the 78th minute, but unfortunately can't quite find the angle. Good shot, good power and good pace, but as you can see, just the wrong side of the post and heading into the side netting. So there's still 10 minutes to go here, and Sergio Ramos makes 2 mistakes in today's game, and it costs us 2 goals. A lovely dinked ball in and another header to actually cost us the game. Sergio Ramos misjudges the cross for the first goal and then passes it straight to their man again for Brownie Day to then head in the following cross. So we lose away from home against West Bromwich Albion thanks to 2 defensive mistakes, one of which was probably my fault with giving the ball away, and the first one was just I don't think I was in control of Sergio Ramos at that time. I might have been, but a misjudged header, and that cost us the game. So we head into the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 in between the 2 games against West Brom, and it's not an easy one, to be completely honest, because we've got Barcelona, so things don't get any easier for us in this episode. After defeat against West Brom on the back of defeat against Manchester City, we have arguably one of the best sides in the world, if not the best side in the world, having won the Champions League in real life this season, to play against next. Although, where's Messi? Where's Neymar? And where's Luis Suarez? Not in the starting 11, not on the bench. All 3 of them are absent. So I was really perplexed by that. I don't understand why none of them are even playing or in the first team 11, or the first team squad of 18 rather. So it's very, very strange. I don't know whether you guys have encountered this before, but the last time I played Barcelona in a series, they weren't playing Messi either, so it's particularly confusing to me. But they get the ball down the left here after we've had an early chance, and again, super strange defensive mechanics. The guy at the front post, I think it was John Terry, misses the header, and then Ricardo Rodriguez is there as the second man. All he's got to do is head it clear, and he tries to kung fu kick it. I really don't understand. Then Pedro, arguably one of the smallest players on the pitch, is able to head it into the back of the net. You can't quite see it that well from that angle, but the final two replays, what is he doing? All he's got to do, Ricardo Rodriguez there, is just head that clear, but he flies at it with his foot. I was absolutely baffled by the defensive mechanics there. I don't know what my defender was doing, and it's cost us another goal. So many defensive mistakes in this episode so far, and it's cost us 3 goals. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get ourselves one back there. Marc-Andre ter Stegen with a good save from Paul Pogba again, I think it was actually. Diego Costa here up against Jeremy Mathieu, squares him up and gets around him, but the shot is straight at the goalkeeper again, and the German Marc-Andre ter Stegen is able to make another good save. Still on the attack though, Paul Pogba into Diego Costa again here. 5 minutes remaining now, back to the Frenchman. Good feet, can have another snapshot from the edge of the box. So much power on Paul Pogba's shots, but so far he just cannot find his range in a Chelsea set. They keep flying just a couple of yards wide rather than into the top corner. Still one more chance though, but unfortunately Ashley Posh's effort was well blocked on the edge of the box by a mixture of PK and Alex Song, and that was going to cost us the game eventually. That mistake from Ricardo Rodriguez means that we lose 1-0 at home against Barcelona in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. They get the away goal and we can't equalise, which means we are definitely on the back foot heading to the Camp Nou for the second fixture. But before we even get the chance to try and redeem ourselves for that fixture, we have the opportunity to redeem ourselves for the first fixture of the episode. Again, away from home against West Brom, this time in the snow in the FA Cup round of 16. So 2 round of 16 games so far in today's episode, 1 defeat in the Champions League, and hopefully a better result this time around as we face West Brom for the second time in the FA Cup. They're playing Rafael van der Vaart, of all people, at Cam in this one. Chris Brunt still in the starting lineup with James Morrison and Yusuf Malamu holding. Graham Dorrans wide on the right-hand side. Bit of a strange decision. He's really not the fastest and not the sort of player you want in a wide area, but hopefully we can get some payback here. Obviously, it's not going to be easy in the snow, and we really struggled against Leeds in the snow in the replay. Or no, the replay against Leeds was at home in perfect conditions. The first game against Leeds was in the snow and we really struggled. Fortunately, even though we're playing a side in white again in the snow, this time they've got some blue on their kit, so we can actually see where their players are on the pitch. Fortunately enough, so that Robert Lewandowski can find his way in behind their defensive line and give us a 1-0 lead early on. Now, obviously, in the first game we went 1-0 up, and then eventually they clawed themselves back to a 2-1 victory. This time, though, solid tackle on Brownie Day by Antoine Griezmann. We get round the outside of Gamboa here, who commits to the challenge. Good pace from Griezmann, loads of space to pick out his man, drills it across, and there is said man. It's Robert Lewandowski, and he makes it 2. That's his second goal of the game so far. And on the stroke of half-time, we make it 2-0. Into the second half we go, just past the hour mark now, coming down the opposite side this time. Carvajal into Oscar De Marcos, then trying to work it out to the left again. Ramirez this time going to play it forward, I think, to Antoine Griezmann, who again is going to look for a cross, but decides to turn inside to Ramirez. Good shot, well saved, but unfortunately for the goalkeeper, Ben Foster, saved only as far as Danny Carvajal to make it 3-0 in the 70th minute. And Robert Lewandowski celebrates by putting his arm straight through Carvajal's head, and we push down the left hand side again through Antoine Griezmann. Going to turn inside, lovely run, a couple of really nice moves and a gorgeous finish to finesse it around the goalkeeper. Lovely solo effort to make it 4-0 in the 87th minute. No question of who was going to get the result in this game after the first game against him. I'm not too sure why he didn't do the Ronaldo chop in either instance there, because that was the skill move I tried to do. Regardless though, the just little cut inside worked both times to give us a 4-0 victory. A brace for Lewandowski, Danny Carvajal and Antoine Griezmann on the score sheet. To be honest, I probably would have preferred 3 points in the league and a defeat in the cup. But, you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. And speaking of domestic cups, tomorrow's episode will be a live comm from the Capital One Cup final at Wembley against Everton. Although the defeat against West Brom in the league has cost us our league position. We have dropped from first to third now. 2 points off Liverpool and a point behind Arsenal with 12 games to go. We haven't had the best of form since stepping it up to legendary. We were 9 from 9 on world class, and so far since moving up the difficulty level, we've gone 5 wins, 8 draws and 4 defeats. So in different form since we've stepped it up, but fortunately we're still in a good position. If I can butt my ideas up for the remaining 12 games, we do still stand a great chance of winning the Barclays Premier League this season. So I'll try and do that over the next few days. Obviously we'll come back to this series after the Capital One Cup final live com tomorrow on Monday for more, well, hopefully, Champions League victory and more BPL action. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, as always. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well, and check the channel page itself for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it be this series, the My Player series, which of course will come to you again tonight, or the Career Mode Road to Glory series. There was a 70k special video went up a couple of days ago as well, and you really want to check that out for your chance to win a giveaway. So yeah, you really want to check that out. But that's all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.